the ambition is to colonize the Frostland, but we do have still find a new source of fuel. Right now we need to address some problems. We have a food problem and a materials. They are both going down. So we're going to need to build districts in order to get materials and in order to get food. So I think I'll do that now. And I'll do some research too. So research, what do we want? This is cool. Look at this. The cracking of the ice. It's so symbolic. Love it. We are probably going to need to research sawmills. Sawmills for getting the materials resources. So we're going to need that, definitely. This research, so we've got, like I spoke about before, we've still got the two factions, the foragers and the machinists. So the foragers, massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into usable materials without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process but exposing people to mold spores and fungi. I don't know if I like that. So that produces 170 materials. Disease is slightly increased, and it has heat demand of 20. So this is massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into mulching machines that separate usable materials from waste byproducts. So squalor is significantly increased in that case, but it won't make people sick. So that's nice. And it produces 200 material. So that's pretty good. So we're doing that research, which is going to get us the sawmill. But we need to first build a district over there. So I'm going to build an extraction district on top of the resource materials for, what's it called? Like wood and stuff. I forgot the name of it. So that's going to partially sort out our materials issue. But we also need to sort out our food, so we're going to need a food district. And that's going to go directly on the food. Alright, so we have a materials district, but it is still costing me materials each day, which is why we are researching sawmills. Still earning yourself? Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely, it's going to be a big learning curve. What is this? Ooh. Sue Miller, 12, street urchin. Looking for trouble. Damn street urchins. Chat, do you have a problem with street urchins? Look, guys, I can't do a British accent. I know I'm Australian, but I can't do a British accent, so I won't try and read that in a British accent. But yeah, Cindy's pa went and got a governess, like she's going to be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson boys learn this too. If they're trying to wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble, short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? Lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise through the city. All right, so we got problem with kids roughing up the neighborhood. Watch them kids and keep them busy. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, so we're not producing enough materials yet. And we're still not producing enough food, but it is going down less. So we've got a food district, we've got a materials district, we've got an extraction district for the coal. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. We need to sort out this materials problem. Hurry up, sawmills. 4 weeks left. We're going to pose a new law. We need to sort out those kids. So in society, we've got some laws that we can actually pass. One of them is childhood. So crime is increased if there's no rules. So we could either do family apprenticeships. We could propose family apprenticeships, which means a percentage of active workers is slightly increased, which gives them more population to do stuff inside. Or we could make them go to school. That means research is going to be increased, but heat stamps income per capita is slightly decreased. So do I want faster researching with less money, slightly less money, or have a greater workforce? I think at this point in time, I want a greater workforce. So for now, I'm going to propose that we are going to have family apprenticeships. So I've only got 20 in my favor, but no one is against it. I just need to be persuasive enough that they will go my way. And I don't want to pressure them because that's going to ruin everybody's day. So I'm going to vote and hopefully everybody votes my way. We'll see. Fingers crossed for me, chat. Fingers crossed. We've got 20. Let's go. 30, 40, 50. Yes! 66 and I only needed 51. So hopefully that keeps these kids in line. Keep in check. They're going to be working. They're going to be working for the money. For, you know, family apprenticeships. It's take your kid to work day so they can work too. All right, now I can build the sawmill. That's an extraction and it's a mechanized sawmill. Let's build it. That should hopefully help me with that problem. But we also need food. So we're going to need to research. Oh, look at all the cracks. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. We're also going to need to research hothouses. So hothouses are also from the original Frostpunk. But again, different because we have two factions that we need to select. The first one, the foragers, it's going to require 400 workforce. It will provide 80 output, but disease is slightly increased. So these will be industrial-sized hothouses where organic waste ferments in large vats, fertilizing revolving shelves of crops. You guys can have an idea of what organic waste is. You know, it could be Soylent Green, it could just be waste. Who knows? We have the machinists as well, which is a chemical drum hothouse. So this is again an industrial-sized hothouse where chemical nutrients are injected into the tubs of crops to accelerate their growths. So this is only costs 300 workforce rather than 400. It provides 60, which is significantly less than what the bio-waste drums do. Squalor is slightly increased, and it's 40 heat when this is only 20 heat, and disease is slightly increased. I am going to go with the foragers on this one, I think. More output, slightly more workers, less heat demand. It seems like a win-win situation to me. So if you have a look, the machinists, because I voted on a couple of their things on their side, my relationship is getting better with them. It's favorable. I'm still neutral with the foragers. So let's have a look. Ooh, look at this. Rex Dale, 45. Entrepreneur. Returning from the city approach trail. A profitable day. First couple were in rags and bones, useless. But then there was this woman with real ruby earrings. Oh, to cover the arrival fee, I said. The wife will love those. Next was a bunch of strong fellas. I sent 'em straight to Elaine's place. She'll wring 'em dry before I get home. Lately, there's been less of them. Maybe word is getting around. Got to take advantage while it lasts. The lack of law regulating outsiders is decreasing population growth. All right, so we're going to need to do something with the outsiders too. So we do have people coming in. So if you have a look at the top, right at the top, there is the population. At the moment, it's stagnant at 88. It's stopped at 88%. Yeah, they're taking advantage of them. They certainly are. That's not a good thing to do. So we're going to need to pass some laws so that people don't take advantage of outsiders. All right, council is open. Let's propose a new law. Economy. There we go. So we had a problem with outsiders. Allow productive outsiders. So this will only marginally increase our population, but heat stamps per capita is also marginally increased. Buddy? Hey, check you. My dog just came home, chat. He said hello and then he ran out to get his food. Or we can let everybody in. So this just increased population growth. So I get more people coming in. But I don't get any more heat stamps from it. I think at the moment, because I need heat stamps, we need heat stamps to do research and build the buildings and build other things. So we are going to, I think I'm going to choose just the productive outsiders at the moment. We can always change the law later on so that it is going to be everybody. All right, let's vote. Let's see what happens. So I need 51 and I've only got 20. 30, 40. Whoa, 57. Nice. Passed. Passed. We have it. All right, so hopefully that should take care of the outsiders problem. All right, we're slowly on the up and up. But we need goods.